with kids. My kids are wandering around the backyard. They'll come over when they're ready to help. It's how you do gardening. Kids sometimes will participate, sometimes they won't. But at the end of the day, it is something you can do. She is here. There's Lena. Right? Wave.
Hi.
All right. That's
Hello.
Finn. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some really goofy things that happen when you are starting your seedlings. Everybody is like in a little bit of a panic right now. So this is all stuff that you can do with what you've got at home. We have egg cartons because we obviously have chickens. We have some takeout containers, leftover sour cream containers, some solo cups. You don't have to have the fancy stuff from the gardening and hardware store. But what you really need to start out is a type of soil. So you get some seedling starter soil. Any really kind would be helpful. I get the organic stuff just because I'm me. And then we will need a second type of soil, which is potting soil, just traditional potting soil for what we're going to do with our tomatoes here. So to get us started, it's really straightforward. What we did about, what is it, a week or two ago, Lena?
I do not know.
About a week to 2 weeks ago, we planted some peppers. Obviously, our peppers did not go well because we overwatered them. However, our tomatoes did really well. They're fine, they're flourishing, and we need to transplant them and get them out of there. They are wet, and it's yucky. What we realized when we did this the first time was we needed to put holes in the bottom of here, so I just took a simple X-Acto knife. Don't let your kids do this. You do this unless you have older kids.
Why do it?
Because you're not old enough. Even though you've got your scout badge and everything, you're still not old enough. Just put a simple slit through the bottom of all of the egg cartons, and that'll leave you enough drainage, and it'll let the roots just pop right through.
And that's what the watermelons did.
That is exactly what our watermelons did. So you want to measure your egg carton to either the size of your container that you're going to use for a greenhouse, and the reason why I use these is because Applebee's gave us out a very clear lid, which was awesome. If you don't have takeout containers, everybody probably has a Ziploc bag at home. We used a gallon Ziploc bag, and we took our 18 containers and we just cut it down to fit the bag so you could open and shut it. It's really straightforward and simple. So what we're going to do, literally take your scissors, your kids can do it or you can do it.
I want to do it.
You want to do it?
I want to do it.
No, you wouldn't jack it up.
I want to do it.
All right, so
I want to do it.
you'll do the next one, Finn. So you're going to cut right along here, Lena. So I got you started. Cut along the edge. You got this. You won't cut yourself. It's paper. You're fine. Finn, watch your hand.
Cardboard.
It is cardboard, but it's all biodegradable material. The whole point of doing this is it's something you have in your home and makes it easy for you to do. All right. And it's completely compostable. It won't hurt your individual plants. So you put it the opposite direction so none of the soil falls out of the holes, and boom, you've got a seedling starter kit. Now, what do we need to do next, Lena?
Put dirt in.
All right, we got some soil. Grab a cup.
Do I grab the cup too?
Nope, this one. Seedling starter. So what we're gonna do, the last time we did this, the kids ended up watering after. We learned that that was not effective. So what we're gonna do is we're making sure we are putting the soil, put the soil in ahead of time, and Finn, you're gonna water it.
Okay.
And see, obviously, you know, kids do it their own way. And it's not gonna be perfect and it's not gonna be pretty, and that's okay. That's what makes it simple with your kids to do, and very cool.
Yep. Excuse me, Lena.
All right, so literally just water the dirt or soil before.
Oh, no.
It's okay, that's the point of this. Water the soil before, that way you won't have the saturation problem we did.
Do this outside.
All right, and do it outside, it's easier. We did it when it was still cold out. All right, Finn, that's enough water for right now. Water,
It.
you did. So you let the water soak in.
I kind of exploded it.
Soil on the sides that we can pull
That's
up and
good.
put over
Now
top
it's
of our seeds.
It's
So
a swampy mess.
since our peppers didn't really grow, using some of our that we have from so this is just a California Wanderer. Not what that looks like is they're seed savers, and these
I made a hole.
1 seed per hole in the entire thing. Lena, go ahead. Lena's making the holes, which is fabulous.
I can put the seeds in.
All right, Finn, put the seeds in.
That's disgusting.
Yes, it is,
It looks
but
like
it's fun.
in my finger.
But it's fun. That's the beauty of this whole activity. You can get messy and no one cares. So you put one.
Oh God!
Lena,
Don't
stop.
dab it on me.
So you put 1 seed in, you know, just below the surface because you're gonna end up putting the soil on top of it.
I need a paper towel.
There's a whole roll right there. Always go prepared with your kids. They will get messy. Don't put them in clothes that you actually care about.
I don't care about this shirt.
And so once your seeds are, it's not poop. You can just coat your seeds up with the leftover soil from earlier. And as you see, all sorts of weird stuff. And it becomes a fun, enjoyable family activity, unless you don't like getting dirty.
My hand in there.
So this way of doing you probably already have in your house. So once you're done with that,
It's too saturated. It's probably not going to grow.
it will grow because remember,
don't know.
we're gonna make it stay outside in the heat. So
It's watermelons though.
okay, so we'll fix it, and these are now our new peppers. So once they're growing,
My hand is dirty.
like we've got with our tomatoes, we're just gonna quick finish this up and make it easy for you to do once you get them started. Take a pair of scissors with your kids. Don't make them do it, you do it, you're the adult.
Can I go plant it?
Nope, we're gonna plant it right here
I want to plant
in our pot, in our little
it.
cup.
I do it.
Yep, put it in.
Put it in.
You don't squish, and get a little bit more soil.
Can I do? I am planting a tomato.
Get a little bit
Can I
more
plant
soil.
one
Yep, you can plant the next one.
too? A tomato.
And cover it up.
Tomatoes and we
Nope,
water
that's fine. And then we'll water it. No, we're watering this pot. Now, if you are like me and you don't have grow lights because you weren't prepared for all the craziness this year, using something as simple as a clear tote like this will be perfect. If you have a clear top, you can plug them in like this and you'll have a perfect greenhouse with the lid on top like that. Or in our case, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to invert it and it will work exactly the same way, and our plants will have the ability to grow tall and strong inside here in the warmth. And we put these outside every day in the sunlight so that they can get natural light because we don't have grow lights right now because that wasn't in our plan for this year. So we are going to do the rest of these as a family, and I hope that this has helped you. Thank you, and we will come back next Monday with another gardening tip with kids. Have a good one.
Okay.